A hard-earned prize locked in the jaws of the world's most fearless warrior. 3 spotted shadows close the distance. The lead cheetah lunges, teeth sinking into the hair to wrench it away in an ancient tug-of-war. In this unforgiving landscape, a lost meal is a step toward the grave. The cheetahs had gravely underestimated the honey badger. They were expecting an easy victory. The 2 remaining brothers stand frozen, stunned by its courage, still hesitating to strike. In a split second, the badger rips the meal free, only for it to be snatched away from behind in an instant. 2 flee with the feast, but the 3rd predator stays to finish the fight. Teeth meet claw as one of the cheetahs is locked in a fight with the badger. Greedy for a larger meal while the 2 other cheetahs started feeding on the hare. The badger explodes in fury, driving the cheetah back in sudden terror. But the predator rallies, standing tall to strike with lightning paws, raking claws across its iron-willed opponent. Locked in a desperate struggle, the young cheetah has finally pinned its formidable opponent. Muscle against grit, the cheetah, driven by hunger, finally managed to lock his powerful jaws on the badger's thick skull. The honey badger is built for exactly this kind of punishment. Its body goes limp. The silver-backed warrior seemingly crushed under the cat's immense pressure. A momentary stalemate, each gauging the other's resolve. The badger, now brimming with confidence, presses the attack relentlessly. For the honey badger, there is no retreat, only the preservation of its very existence. The rhythm changes. The cheetah strikes with blinding speed, but his opponent refuses to yield. Against all odds, the honey badger stands its ground. Rooted to the scorched earth with a defiance that defies its small stature, the great cat is visibly shaken, unsettled by a raw strength that seems to radiate from a far smaller, more compact frame. The cheetah begins a deadly orbit, searching for any slip in concentration. But the badger turns with him, a low-slung mirror of pure aggression, ensuring there is no blind spot, no weakness for the cat to exploit. The cheetah still holds his ground, but his stamina is waning, built for speed and short bursts, not prolonged combat. For the badger, this is not just a skirmish. It is the final violent barrier between continued existence and the silent void. The badger drives his fangs into the cheetah's neck, tearing a cry of pain from its throat. The feline stood its ground, having underestimated its opponent. Unable to retreat, it assumed the prey would be easy, but it was far from it. The badger's hide is thick, rubbery, and incredibly loose, allowing the creature to turn within its own skin even while being held fast. It is like biting into a solid tree. The cheetah's jaws ache as they fail to penetrate the most specialized defensive armor in the animal kingdom. Overwhelmed by this tireless, manic fury, the cheetah finally breaks contact, his confidence shattered by the badger's refusal to die. He returns. The hare is already devoured by his kin. His companions finished it. The badger retreats, seeking rest from the exhausting ordeal. But the 3 cheetahs are not satisfied. They stalk him from the tall grass, silent shadows following a wounded warrior home. They gather at the threshold of his fortress. The badger stands deep within the earth. He uncovers his fangs, a pale warning to the predators hovering at his gate. A sudden strike. One cheetah seizes the badger's snout, locking its jaws in a punishing grip. He hauls him violently from his sanctuary. A black and white blur of pure, unadulterated aggression. The three cheetahs circle, biting and tugging from every angle. He is a fortress under siege, spinning in a whirlwind of spotted limbs. He targets their legs. They are the only vulnerabilities within his low reach. A single bite could end a cheetah's ability to hunt. He is a ground-level nightmare, turning their height against them. A gap opens. He bolts, retreating toward the den's entrance to protect his back from further strikes. Outside, the predators wait, frustration mounting in the heat. But the badger remains hidden, looking out from his spot and snapping his jaws with rhythmic, bone-crushing force. He bares his ivory teeth, a ghostly warning from the dark. He has turned his home into an impenetrable vault. The cheetah finally yield. They turn away, conceding defeat. An adversary like the honey badger proves too formidable to challenge. Rain cools the air and blurs scent trails, but predators still hunt because hunger does not pause. Wet ground may change the tactic. More ambush, less pursuit. Yet the search for prey continues. Miss this rain and the plain returns to hunger. Waterholes shrink, grass fails, calves weaken, predators close in. The cheetahs prepare for a short, explosive chase, aiming to isolate a weaker animal before the herd can regroup. They appear on the plain and the eland herds explode into motion. Early escape from a predator built for speed, but limited to a short chase. Will the cheetahs close the distance in time? Or will the herd keep its formation and leave every member standing? The rain continues to fall, but the cheetah does not retreat. A herd of zebra and antelope feeds with heads down, grazing spread, but connected. The cheetah is already in pursuit, sliding through wet grass while the antelope herd explodes into flight. A blur of spots, a forest of horns, rain streaking sideways. The cheetah has made contact, gripping the eland's throat as it collapses onto the wet ground. The cheetahs feed quickly, heads low, bodies close to the ground. A kill is never secure for them for long. They take what they can while the moment is theirs. When they stop, they begin to lick. Social grooming can strengthen tolerance and reduce tension after a high-energy chase. Grooming removes blood and water from the coat. It also helps clean small cuts and reduces the chance of infection. Breathing remains heavy. A sprint leaves cheetahs overheated and oxygen depleted, even after the kill is made. They settle lower, conserving energy. Recovery now is essential because the next threat is not the prey, it is competition. They pause to groom, tongues working through wet fur. Rain darkens their coats and cools muscles strained by the chase. They walk together, unhurried now. Energy conserve.